Hey guys, Mike from Pattern Traders, March 7th. Wish you guys all a wonderful week. Let's talk about BTC and the range that we just deviated. So I am long. I tapped my weekly open. I was waiting for this level to get tapped for roughly about like 7 days since it opened up last week. And unfortunately, it never did. So we finally got the weekly open tap. And we're back into the old range, which is the yellow one. It started at the CME closed on Friday. I think CME closed around 39.4 or 39.5. I'm not quite sure. I don't have that on my chart yet. So what am I expecting right now? We're very simple type of position that I have. Deviation of the yellow range, let's extend this, right? The deviation of the yellow range usually results into a move to the closest high, which is roughly about $39,000. You get above that $39,000, your next target is going to be roughly about 40 to 41,000. You get above that 40K target, then you start targeting roughly about $42,000. I know these levels are like pretty much level by level, 1,000 by 1,000, but you have to take into consideration, these are all consolidations that led to lower lows, and you need to actually, like, let's just say punctuate them, unfortunately. So any move back up above 39,000, I'm targeting the orange box, which is going to be the first target area. If we do happen to get a break back down to retest, I'm going to add more to my longs, and then my main target's going to be roughly about 42K. Any daily close above monthly open that's currently sitting at $43,000, I'm going to long it, and I'm going to target a breakout. So keep that in mind. Now, what happens if we do happen to break up to the top side and come back and break back into the range? You break back into the range, your target will automatically be Monday low. Monday low is sitting at 37.4. I don't see this as being a bearish breakout, meaning like we deviated a current range. More often than not, you get continuation to the top side, but any kind of breakout deviation to the top side like this will result into a break back into the range and come back down. My next level of interest on the downside is going to be that Monday low, 37.4. Keep in mind, this low is still intact. The low at 36.9 is intact. So any deviation under the last week's Monday low right here is a fair play. I am not longing $35,000. I'm 100% wrong if we break 36K. I don't want to even lose 36K. So if you look at this on a 4-hour chart, look at the way it looks. You kind of deviated the yellow box, which is the range. You really don't have any real, say, slappage onto roughly about $40,000 to $42,000. The orange box is a low time frame resistance level, which hopefully, when we do happen to break above the yellow, we have enough momentum to break the orange box and go straight for that roughly about $42,000 range. Any high time frame candle above monthly open at 43,000 is a fair play for a breakout. This is the last box that's holding you down from breaking out. Completely wrong if we lose this 36K range. This was your original trap that took place on the 24th of February. Any move back down here is a rather long. Any move under this is going to take us straight to $33,000. Keep that in mind. All right, let me say this. On the higher time frame, look at the oscillators real quick, actually. Hold on a second. Let me get rid of this too. I need to see the 5-hour. Yeah, the oscillators look fine. The trend line is about to get supported by the mid. The RSX is looking beautiful. The PTT is probably going to get a rejection on the lower time frame. So it's kind of like, unfortunately, piss poor because we don't even have any histofires. Yeah, you see, when the 4-hour doesn't have any histofires and nothing is red, that doesn't sit well with me. No histofires in the 3-hour either, 2-hour. We finally got one. We got 2 histofires on the 2-hour. So yeah, we'll probably get another small dump sometime today or tomorrow. So be careful with that. Other than that, things look fine. We're still in the range. On a higher time frame perspective, we are squeezing on the 200 again. 200 MA is red, 200 EMA is blue. We're still on it. We retested it. Monthly order block, still $45,000, knocked us down. Main target overall in the upcoming months is still this quarterly VWAP, $56,000. I'm not talking about the 50K range until we get above this consolidation. I think that the main dump that John has brewing with a decent magnitude, pretty high magnitude, is going to probably come from this consolidation here. This right here, no matter what happens when we break up, it might be a fake out to the downside. So be very careful once we actually get as close as we can to this consolidation. Any move up here is a, hey, hello, I'm a completely exiting the freaking market move. Any move over here, I will probably exit majority and then head short. So I'm going to keep these two on the chart so we have them. keep those levels. Always consider the higher time frame as a valid indication of trend. So let's go to your 12-hour. This is completely invalidated if we get a daily close under that 36K range. Otherwise, we should be heading up to this yellow box over here as soon as we can clear that 42K range. Ideally, you want to wait for monthly open to get reclaimed on a daily basis. Monthly open is roughly about, I think 40, what do we say, 43.2? Yeah, 43.2. But more often than not, when you see something like this, you want to assume any close under this daily, any daily close under this blue box will probably result in a move down to $33,000 and $31,000. Be very careful, guys. I'm completely wrong with yellow if we get a daily close under blue, right? I'm completely wrong with yellow if we get a daily close under blue. Oscillators, I'm sorry, not oscillators. Where's all the high time frame squeeze that we're looking at? Close all this. Give me my EMAs. I'm going to say EMAs. So the 3-day, let me show you guys this. There you go. The 3-day is squeezing so hard, guys. So hard. I said this yesterday in the video. This will result in a serious breakout. The only thing is, ask yourself, are we going to fake out to one side before we get the actual move? So if we do happen to break out of these EMAs to the top side, we're going to 50s. If we happen to break out of this EMAs to the downside, we're going to 24s. Let me put them both on the chart so you guys can see them. There you go. I know I did this in the previous video, but it's still very important. Get rid of this, get rid of this. Get rid of this. And then from here, get rid of this, and this. So these are the two. Oh, shit, I fucked up. Where's it great? Great. There. So these are basically the two levels of interest. First target will be 49.2. First target will be 29.3, right? Basically, break out and die or break down and pump. Either way, this is what I'm expecting from this specific breakout. Keep that in mind, guys. I'm going to save this so we have this in Discord. 1 second, guys. Let me post this. Post this here. Lucas Corner. 3-day squeezing. Bid for details. Guys, if anybody wants access to the Discord, let me know. There you go. Okay. Close this. And give me another chart. So remember this chart that we had originally, and let me get rid of this. We don't need this. We don't need this. This is needed, obviously. And I'm going to move this up to here. And then I'm going to take this all the way up to here. I'm going to extend this over here. That's it. Okay. So this $44,000 level has been nothing but cancer to us. I'm not saying that this is the level that's going to destroy us, because I still think that we have upside potential. Like if you look at the oscillators on a little bit of a higher time frame, they pivoted. So it looks like there's momentum for the bulls. The only bad thing is that the longer it takes for us to break out, the worse it is, the more we lose. Basically, we lose power, we lose steam. We need to break out ASAP, hopefully within the next roughly about 2 weeks in the higher time frame. So the histo has been showing me indications that we have a potential move in play. We have a squeeze. Now, remember what I told you guys about the PTT, the squeeze that we have? I'm going to make this a line. I'm going to actually beef it up a little bit so you see. The most important thing is the red. I don't care about the green, so I'm going to make this black. Doesn't really matter. Make this. Okay, so the red on the histo is very important, right? Let me save this. Let's go like this. When we get a red, we're squeezing, right? So that's why we squeeze to the top side. So we're still in a squeeze. The move has not finished. So this could still potentially be the high low of this range to break out. The minute you get a weekly squeeze, though, you have to be very careful, right? I'll show you the bitstamp. Where is it? Down here. Look what happened last time we got a weekly squeeze. We just basically completely died. It was like an instant candle to the downside. So the higher time from the squeeze, more we have to be a little bit on the careful side. A 2-day histo is giving me indications, showing me indications rather that we do have a potential move up brewing. The 3-day looks like it has a potential move down brewing, unfortunately, right? We still get one more dump. So a lot of mixed signals with the oscillators. I'm not gonna sit here and depend on them right now to tell me where our BTC could potentially go. But regardless of all that, this $44,000 level has been nothing but cancer. So we have that. We have all this consolidation, all this. We have a deviation, and then we have this. So what I'm thinking right now is whatever low we put in here is going to result in the breakout of this $40,000 range. Give me a triangle. Let me try to do something like this, see if it works. No, I gotta do it. Am I gonna be able to do it? There, there. It'd be nicer if it was cleaner, but anyway, you get the point, right? So this is what I'm working with. This is what I'm looking at right now. And I'm hoping that this thing breaks to the top side strictly to take that level right there, that 49K level with the over under to place. This little trap, this little bull trap right here, boom, tap this level. And then at that point, we don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. But anyway, I'm watching this, guys. Be very careful. 44K is a really, really solid level to reclaim at a high time frame. Even a daily time frame, 44K level is significant for us. Very significant. So eyes on 44K. And also, if you look at the EMAs on the weekly, you need to watch and you need to put on your chart the 100 MA. Go to length MA, type in 100 on BTC, and the level that is currently sitting at right now, 33.2, 100 weekly MA. Always put that on your chart. PTT real quick. Where's PTT? The weekly TMA band is at $46,000. Weekly TMA band, $46,000. Weekly TMA band, $46,000. Come on. Weekly TMA. And then there was one more, I think it was a 3-day. There we go, 3-day. Weekly TMA, weekly, plus 3-day. Very important to watch these levels, guys. The 2-week, I think, was sitting right at that 36. Okay, a little bit. All right. Last thing to discuss, right, guys? Last thing to discuss. This weekly candle to many is very bearish. To me, it's fucking bullish. This is a very bullish weekly candle. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get a fresh chart so you guys can see this. I'm gonna save this so we have it when we do analysis tomorrow. I don't want to keep repeating my videos every single day, but unfortunately, I have to just indicate what's going on right now. Okay. So I'm delete everything and let's get back to normal. Weekly candles, Bitstamp. Okay. So every time we've had in the past an inverted candle like this, like such, I'm going to show you guys something that's very, very, very important. Okay. So again, to many, this is bearish. To me, this is fucking bullish. And I'll tell you why. Whoa. Right there. What is an inverted candle? It means that the sellers tried to bring us down, right? This is a wick. This is your body. And they couldn't turn this whole candle into a hammer candle. The idea is that if you get a hammer candle, right? Not a hammer candle, I'm sorry. If the body turns into a wick, for example, say this whole little tiny body ended up being roughly about wicked out. So it's red and then the body came to the downside. Then that would have been a completely bearish candle. But the fact that the sellers tried to get rid of and eliminate the body and they couldn't, and the buyers kept the body, that indicates that buyers stepped up. They're interested in that level. It's basically one of the only visuals you have other than an SFP, other than it's basically like, for example, in golfing, right? You engulf this whole freaking candle over here. That's a bullish candle. Other than an engulfing candle, an SFP, this is a very good indication that buyers stepped in to protect us. So usually when you have your candle, your inverted candle at a higher low, right? Low, higher low. The next candle, more often than not, if it doesn't give you continuation, it will be a bear trap and it will deviate this candle to the downside, and then it will start its uptrend. And again, the target for that, I've told you guys, is this order block, the weekly, between $47,000 and $50,000. But don't get discouraged if you see a dump this week, just to deviate the inverted candle. So if you deviate the inverted candle, it's a buying opportunity. I'm going to probably go extremely heavy and very hard. I think that, personally speaking, this is the first indication that buyers have officially stepped in to defend this level. And we're going to see it within the next couple of weeks. It's just a matter of, everybody's probably looking at the fucking 4-hour when this is a weekly behavior, right? Why are you looking at the lower time frame? The weekly is indicating that buyers stepped in. That's all you need as confirmation. Now, if we do happen to get a dump, more often than not, all you do is you put a little bit of a horizontal line over here and tell yourself, okay, any move under this and a reclaim of this, on like the maybe 12-hour, if we do something like this, once you reclaim it, you long it, right? And then you put your stop loss at the most recent weight. Or I am going to probably long the whole dip down up to $36,000, skip 35, skip 34, and then long again 33. That's what I'm going to do, right? Again, the 2 week doesn't even have, see, 2 week inverted candle doesn't even have a wick. So more often than not, this indicates and signifies that the next week's candle will have the wick, and it'll probably be all the way down here at 36K, right? Keep that in mind. Very important to have this inverted candle. Now look what happened in the past with these inverted candles. I know I saw somewhere right here. Boom. See that? That's an inverted freaking candle. This is an inverted candle. This is how you know buyers are stepping in. Buyers are here to protect their level. And you cannot get more clear than this. Might be a bearish candle to a lot of people because the wick is massive. To me, it just shows that freaking buyers are here. And we should have a decent upcoming multi-week move. I don't think it's going to last more than the month end. It's right, quarterly end, we're probably going to die. So keep that in mind. Also, and it's very important, I want to mention this, quarterly VWAP. Where is this thing? Quarterly VWAP. It's a quarter end. So you need these two on your chart no matter what. You need the quarterly VWAP and you need the previous quarterly VWAP. Very, very, very important. So where are we right now? The current quarterly VWAP is roughly about 40,300. The previous quarterly VWAP is at $56,000. We're not breaking above that. I'm telling you for a fact. So I'm assuming that the next quarterly VWAP is probably going to open up somewhere here. And then depending on what we do, whether we break above it and maintain it, or we break below it and maintain resistance, would depict the upcoming Q2 trend. So that's my analysis, guys, for BTC. Keep that in mind. Quarterly VWAP, previous quarterly VWAP. You have an inverted weekly hammer, which is great. And most important of everything, make sure you have your 100 MAN, your weekly, on your chart. That's all, guys. That is all. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Any questions, please feel free to DM me on Discord. And that's about it. I don't have anything else to say. That's it. Just trade safe, guys, because, market does look like shit still in higher time frame. Cheers.